I know he's stable and good, you know, healing. We were going to go see him yesterday, Mammy and I, but Mammy's got a head cold. She's like, well, I'll just stay in the car. And I know she wants to see him, but she didn't want to give him some crud that he's got to deal with everything else he's got, you know, going on. So we were going to go see him, and then Lauren suggested maybe waiting because they were supposed to move him out of ICU yesterday. And you know how the wheels of medicine turn slow. And last night, or this morning, I guess, she said, well, Mammy, sorry to hold you guys up because they still haven't moved him, but they are supposed to move him today, she said, back into a regular room. And, you know, where you can have some more visitors and whatnot. But here's the next concern of mine. We're probably going to go out tomorrow evening or Wednesday evening and visit and, you know, get an update, make sure he's doing well, you know. But anyway, not that we can do anything to make sure he's doing well, but you know what I mean. Check up, you know, check on his well-being and visit. It's so good to see him without all that paraphernalia jammed down his face, you know, the breathing tubes and stuff. But anyway, I'm going to keep you guys updated. I really appreciate it. It's unbelievable. I've never had my channel blow up like this just in response to his, you know, well-being, and I'm so thankful for that. I don't know, you guys get this whole blogger blubbering sometimes. So, we're going to try and get out there, and I will keep you posted. But here's my concern, and I know there's a lot of people that within, you know, driving distance would love to go see him, and I'm sure everybody wants them to go. You know, I'm sure Pete Lauren would be thankful. But here's just what we got to use, a little common sense. I don't know if we can set something up with Lauren where, you know, so many people a day maybe get in there and see him, just so we don't overwhelm the guy. Because, I mean, I don't know where I'm looking here, trying to look at the camera, but she's a little concerned, and I am too. And, not, you know, not trying to be mean or anything, but we gotta watch we don't overwhelm this poor guy, because, you know, if a million people go, he's got to rest too. So maybe we can coordinate something like that, and you know, so everybody can get a chance to go see him and wish him well and shake his hand and all that stuff. But I am planning, Kev and I, Skidder Kev and I, and Vern Miller, the president there of Eastern Loggers Facebook, we're planning to do an event, maybe you know, in March or something, when the weather calms down again, and we're gonna do like maybe a meal, you know, maybe a meet and greet, and a meal and some raffle stuff, you know, to again help raise money for his cause for long term. And so that's what we've got planned. And the other part of that, also some more good news to share. Lauren is going to try to do a live tonight. So what's today's the 8th? Is it Monday the 8th? Lauren is going to try. She said she's going to try, if they get him moved and settled into a regular room, she's going to try and do a live tonight. I don't know if people will be up to making an appearance. Let's hope he is. I don't know. It's not my call. It's not up to me. But you know, it would be nice to see Lauren, and she wants to thank you all for the gracious outpouring. You guys, this community blows my mind. I mean, it really does. It's so, I don't know. I mean, I can't find the words, you know, for the gratitude. It's just amazing. It's almost a spiritual thing. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't want to get all gushy, but you guys are beautiful. I don't know what to Lauren's planning on doing that, and it's going to be later on. She thinks like 9:30 or something. If I hear any word, you know, if I get the chance to talk to her, but she's so busy dealing with everything that's going on there, I don't want to bug her. I might text her here in a little bit and see, you know, and get a better timeline. But that's what she told Mammy and I this morning via text. But you know, Pete is, you know, resting and awake and aware, and I'm sure the poor bugger's got a lot of aches and pains. But you know, so just pray for him, and you know, pray for peace, healing, whatever, you know. So I'm just making my way in there. I got here late. My little green Hornet there, the old green weedy truck, my shifter froze up on it. I think it's in the steering column. I don't know, but I just went and got my spare nice truck and threw some tools in it. I got down there late. Loaded a couple of trucks, so it's afternoon now, but I'm finally getting back. We finished this first block, and I'm sitting right about on the property line. Obviously, we got some of that white stuff. Pretty, but it doesn't make it any fun for picking through the weeds, you know. Pulling this tornado stuff apart, but we'll manage. Small potatoes, you know, small potatoes next to what my buddy's going through. So, there's some pretty good timber down here. I don't think there's a lot. This piece was cut, I don't know, 10 or 12 years ago, and they whacked most of it pretty hard, but it's a 40-acre block we're starting on, and I don't know, there's maybe 10 acres of woods or something. There's a bunch of blowdown straight down in here where this property line kind of runs diagonally, and where I stopped, it was still looked like 4 or 5 acres of real heavy blowdown down in here from the tornado. So I'm gonna go start in there and clean that up. But I think we got a pretty high and dry trail where we can get up out of the springs and all that. Not have so much stinking mud, you know. Ugh, it's awful. But all right, well, I just want to check in with you guys and let you know kind of what's going on. And I'll throw this video up real quick and just to keep folks informed, and I'll continue to inform you as I know. And I'm looking forward to Lauren trying to do her little live here later. So tune in, you know, look for it. I'm sure it's going to be posted well. But she figured today, this morning, she thought maybe it'll be a little late, like 9:30 or something, because, like, again, they're taking him out of that ICU unit, thank God, and putting him back in a regular room. But just remember too what I said, and I'm sure Lauren will mention something, but you know, we don't all bombard him, you know, with a million people, and I'm so thankful people do want to visit, whatever, but you know, let's see how that goes as far as, you know, taking turns or whatever, just so we don't overwhelm him. I mean, everybody understands that he's going to need rest. I mean, you know, he's got a lot of healing to do. So, again, out of concern, just everybody remember that, and we'll get back and forth with each other. I mean, you know, I don't expect people to travel hundreds of miles, but there's a lot of people in the general area that have asked or mentioned going to see him. So just keep that in mind, and we gotta use common sense on that, so the guy isn't like just bombarded, you know. I think you understand where I'm rolling at. So, all right, I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your support, and I'll try and do the best I can to keep you a back channel here, you know, because I know Lauren's, you know, you can imagine what she's going through, traveling back and forth from the hospital, and you know, just, you know, she's got an hour and a half drive or something, you know what I'm saying. So just keep all that in mind, please. All right, thanks guys, love you. Ta-ta for now.